my channel. This is Nayanda back again giving you a requested pick a card reading. So I put a poll up on my Instagram. I'm gonna get higher engagement. Ow. I'm gonna get higher engagement, I promise you. I have a goal set. I'm not gonna tell you what it is because I talk too fucking much. But so I put up a poll asking what people would want to hear for another pick a card reading, and the one that got the most votes was what are your dreams trying to tell you? I'm happy that you guys chose that one because I actually do. I don't do this like for money though, but anybody that knows me and is close to me always comes to me for me to interpret their dreams. I'm really good at interpreting dreams. I also have very vivid predictive dreams of my own, so I'm pretty good with the symbolism in it. So I'm really excited because this is something that's near and dear to me as somebody who, let's just say, does a lot of dream work, okay? Dream works like Shrek. Anyways, so yes, before I get started, I just wanted to let you know that if you would like to make a donation to my channel, the information on how to do so is available in the bio below, as well as information on how to book a reading with me. Also, every single one of these, they're going to be 3 piles. Every single pile is going to have forgive me, it's going to have an extended reading available on my Patreon. So if you do like this reading and you would like more information, make sure that you do check the information on the Patreon down below so that you can get the extended reading. Yay! I'll also be giving early access to this reading as well. I think about 72 hours early. But anyways, so I feel like we have had enough formalities. So if you would do me the biggest of favors, I would love for you to take a deep cleansing breath. Oh, I'm gonna use this one instead. While you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and then find out what cards go for each. I will use the stick. What card will be for each pile, or what card will represent each pile. Sorry, aligners. Anyways, so I'm gonna take a breath from me. And then we're gonna get right into it. So we're gonna go for pile 1. What is pile 1's dreams trying to tell them? What card will represent pile 1? What card will represent pile 1's dreams? Ooh, pile 1, you might be dealing with some envy. I'm feeling envy from people. I should have told you that quite yet. But pile 1 is going to be truth. Okay. And then what card will we have for pile 2? What card will represent pile 2 and their messages from their dreams? I just got back from the gym. Pile 2, I'm hearing summer lovin' from Greece. Pile 2, do we have a card? Okay. So for pile 2, we have divine lineage. Okay. And then what do we have for pile 3's dreams? What card will represent pile 3's dreams? There we go. We have masks. Okay. So keep those in mind, and you can check the timestamps below as well if you want to skip right into your reading if you already picked one. But as for that, we'll go ahead and get right into it. I'll see you there. Alright, so if you're here, you picked pile 1, and pile 1 picked the card truth. So immediately off the top, I'm getting somebody is doing some sort of, I'm hearing self-revelation. So through self-reflection, your dreams are trying to show you something about yourself. I'm also getting that sometimes you could be having dreams about other people doing things that maybe, or for some of you guys, this happens to me. Well, you'll have a dream of you doing something, but it'll actually be you subbing for somebody else doing something. That also is coming across to me. I'm hearing the word salacious. And whenever I hear the word salacious, I believe salacious means someone who is doing something that's very, Some of you guys could be having sexual dreams as well. very lustful dreams. You could be experiencing, some of you guys could be dreaming about another person. This could also be somebody who mirrors you. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it and see what messages we have for you, pile one. So well, let's start with this. What is pile one's dreams? What are pile one's dreams about? What is happening in pile one's dreams? So there's some sort of competitiveness. There's a competition going on. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could have Scorpio in your chart. So for some of you guys, you could be trying to end some sort of competitive streak. Specifically, you might feel confident in your ability to be able to end something in these dreams. You could be finding yourself with a lot of people that want to take you down in your dreams. And in these dreams, you could find out that you are actually the victor amongst all of them. These people could be leaving your presence in these dreams feeling defeated, but I'm also kind of getting the vibe that like they have the intention to come back to create some sort of chaos for you. So it's almost kind of like, yeah, somebody's dealing with jealousy in this pile. It's like one thing after the other with these people. So it's like you could find yourself constantly having dreams where like somebody comes and tries to fight you, or somebody comes and tries to blackmail you, or somebody comes and tries to sabotage you. And it's like in every single dream, or every single time it happens, each occurrence is showing you, for some of you guys, if you are in a competitive field right now, excuse me, my liners are cutting my tongue, I might have to take it out. But if you are in a competitive field, your dreams are telling you how you can beat these competitors out by essentially reflecting back to them things that they don't like about themselves, or being able to see where you and them have something in common that might be something that's holding you back. That if you were to get over that. So let's say, for example, that these people are competing with you because they're jealous of you, but maybe you were having a hard time seeing that at first. Like before you were like, these people are just competing with me because of what? Like, I don't understand. And the more you realize that where they're coming from is a place that you've also been, the easier it is for you to respond to them in a way that keeps you from being puppeteered, or keeps them from being able to work their brain on you. Excuse me, I'm taking this out. Sorry, pile one. Oh my God. I couldn't talk. But anyways, yeah, so it's essentially showing you that if you do more self-reflection, how it is that you can actually beat these people that are trying to beat you. And it's truly coming down to a matter of confidence. You might have a little bit more confidence in these people, but maybe you had some sort of wound. I'm hearing an anger wound, where it's like maybe you were succumbing to your anger too much when people were provoking you, and you were in essence giving people the steering wheel to your emotions and to your life, and to essentially to be able to kind of puppeteer you because they knew what your triggers were. And now that you're learning how to calm yourself down, you're becoming a lot more strategic and responding in ways that maybe the people in your field, excuse me, are not anticipating. So it's like they're trying to one-up you, but they're so consumed in their jealousy, and they're so consumed in their rage. I'm hearing rage very specifically, that it's like, if you could reflect and get rid of that rage, it's 444 right now, so I'm taking that as a sign. If you can get rid of that rage and function through strategy, right? Even finding a place to where it's like these people can no longer provoke you anymore. It's like, even if what they're doing isn't fair, you already understand where it is that they're coming from, because you've been there. Either you've been there yourself, or you could see it in yourself too, to where it's like, well, then clearly you're not really capable of taking me down like you think you are. You're really committed to the idea of it, not realizing that the only reason why you even feel that way is because of a lack of confidence in yourself. In turn, I have confidence in myself. So now I'm able to address the situation accordingly in a way that does not essentially shoot me in the foot. You know what I'm saying? And what you're probably finding out now is that a lot of people around you, pal one, are shooting themselves in the foot because you've healed some sort of wound. And in your dream, it's almost kind of like your dreams are showing you progressively what is next. So it's like you could be having a conversation with somebody and that person is telling you something, and it makes you think like, holy shit, wait a minute, I didn't realize that. And you start going back when you wake up and thinking about this past event and like, okay, what was really happening in that event? Now that I'm reflecting on it from a position of power, right? With the strength card here, from a position of power as opposed to a victim mindset. Boom, there it is, a victim mindset. now you're addressing stuff from a winner's mindset, where it's like no matter what happens, you'll never be able to beat me, bitch. So I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do. And that's essentially ending a competition between you and other people, because it's almost kind of giving me the vibe of these people are desperate for a response from you. Let me go ahead and see. Clarity on the Five of Swords. Yeah, you could be dealing with a Libra. Yes. Okay. Some people could have actually put you down, pile one, and they could have done it successfully, and it was really unjust. What was done to you, or what was said to you or said about you, was very unjust. And it's like, you winning this is your karma. It's your karmic retribution. But the only way that you're going to be able to beat these people out, because it sounds like these are people that would play on your self-esteem. It's like they would find things that they knew that you didn't like about yourself. And you might not have been actually going into this, at least at the beginning, this encounter, doing stuff like that. Like, you're just hanging around people and then suddenly they're attacking you. So it's giving me the vibe of whatever it is that they're trying to poke and prod at you. If you heal that wound inside of yourself, pile one, they can't poke and prod at you anymore, especially when you stop responding in a way that looks like you're provoked, whereas you can go back and take shots at them. And like I said, only people that like are haters or insecure would spend their time trying to bully people, is what it is, which means that, guess what? They're easily bullied. They're easily triggered. So now that you've been able to calm yourself down and you're like, hey, listen, bitch, I like myself. I don't give a fuck if you don't like that I do such and such, or you think that this is weird. This is me in my life. So anyways, what I was doing was da-da-da-da-da-da. Those people will start to, I'm hearing self-destruct. Like, I'm seeing like the cartoons where they're like smoking at the ears. They're gonna start bugging the fuck out, pile one. They are. They're gonna start bugging the fuck out. So what advice do we have for pile one in this situation, or from their dreams? What advice is pile one's dreams giving them? There's something about inner child, your inner child, something that you did not accept about yourself when you were younger, that maybe you were made fun of. So maybe you spent a really long time trying to cover up whatever that is. The advice from your dreams is to embrace all of the stuff that people like might try to tease you for. All of that shit is something they're probably just jealous of, because they know that that's your bread and butter. And if they make you feel ashamed of it, they can, in essence, shrink you. So the advice from your dreams is to be happy about who you are and who you were and who you're going to be, and to always feel happy and confident about yourself, even no matter what it is that you're doing. Whether it's different, whether it's niche, whether it's looked down on, no matter what it is, pile one, it's you. So be you, because you are fantastic and you are good enough. And these people, if they really felt like you weren't good enough, pile one, they wouldn't be saying anything, right? They wouldn't be saying, especially if you're experiencing success already in the field that you're in, baby, and they're talking shit, you already know what that is. So the advice for you is not to give people control over your emotions and your feelings, because at the end of the day, what's most important is how you feel about you, okay? You know what, actually, pile one, I feel like that was pretty straightforward. I'm not gonna do an extended for that, because I feel like that was pretty cut and clear. But if you would like to check out the other readings that I have for your zodiac sign, please do so, okay? But apart from that, thank you so much for coming to my channel. I appreciate you more than you know. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, the information is in my bio. Apart from that, I will see you next time. Ciao. Hi, Pile 2. If you're here, then that means that you must have picked the Divine Lineage card. So from this card, I'm getting from your dreams, you could be going through a spiritual. For some of you guys, I'm hearing potentially spiritual psychosis, or that might be a concern, like, am I going crazy? You would know better than I would, pile 2, so take whatever I say with a grain of salt, but you guys could be finding out some spiritual truths in your dream. That might be something that is a little bit out there, that maybe like you didn't really believe in, or maybe you never thought was possible for yourself, or it sounds really like prophetic or some shit like that, and it's like, am I losing my mind? This is kind of crazy. You could be having ancestors from the other side coming to you and trying to explain certain concepts to you. Maybe you've even had dreams of different gods and goddesses coming to you, personally to give you messages or to give you advice. You might be suddenly uncovering certain spiritual gifts that you did not have access to before. Those are all very real things. Not everybody experiences that. But those are very real occurrences, I can tell you firsthand. So we're gonna go ahead and get right into it. So what is happening in Pile 2's dreams? Yeah, I was hearing summer loving for you. You could have Sagittarius in your chart, or you could be dealing with the Sagittarius. Summer loving, having a blast. Summer loving. So you could be waiting for some sort of communication in your dreams, or maybe you rely on your dreams to give you messages about something or someone. This could be summer loving, okay, a romantic situation that maybe you're trying to decide whether you should hold on to or walk away from. And your dreams are coming through. There's something about maybe a divine union. Like maybe you've been told in your dreams that you're meant to be with somebody. You and this person are of a divine lineage. I think it could be a soulmate or something along those lines, but it's like you and this person are of a divine lineage and you're meant to be together. And maybe this is catching you off guard for whatever reason. Can I have clarity on what's happening in Pile 2's dreams? Okay. I'm hearing clickbait for some of you guys. So for some of you guys, there's something about a heartbreak or a betrayal as well. Like you're learning information about a heartbreak or a betrayal. I'm not sure who that's coming from. Clarity on the Ace of Swords. I'm here, I got the magic in me. You could be dealing with a Gemini or a Pisces. So for some of you guys, your dreams are showing you about people in the past. Maybe what their true intentions were. Especially if you are of a divine lineage, you might be finding out that a lot of people are simply wanting to be around you, or were simply wanting to be around you for that divine energy, to have access to it, to harvest it, to harness it, to do whatever the case might be. And maybe the way that they did that was through betraying you or through lying to you or something like that. And it's like, once again, it's playing on some sort of inner child wound where maybe you felt like you had to, especially if you're like a really peaceful and kind person, where it's like you felt like you had to prove your purity to people. You had to prove your good intent to people. When really these people were just kind of dead set on trying to create a narrative about you that like you're a bad person. So it really wouldn't matter what you did. Because they wanted to get from you, they wanted to take from you. And as long as they could take from you, it really didn't matter how you felt, right? And you could have gone through a lot, I'm hearing tragic events, tragic betrayals that truly hurt you, people that really did you dirty. But in your dreams, you're learning the why. But I'm almost kind of getting that the reason why this is happening is because currently you're going through a healing process for you to bring in a soulmate, but for you to be able to truly enjoy, I'm hearing their company or that kind of company, you need to be able to go through this healing process of understanding the patterns in you that you were accepting from people from the past, right? So it's like, instead of viewing everything, it's kind of like Pile 1's a little bit. If you're drawn to Pile 1, I suggest you go to that one. But it's kind of like, instead of looking at everybody in the world like, oh my God, everybody's so evil, everybody's so this, everybody's so that, I could never find somebody that likes me for me or anybody that cares about me genuinely. It's like, okay, let's talk more about the people that you're entertaining. Okay, this is the reason why you were going through this betrayal. This is the reason why you were going through this heartbreak. You kind of, maybe you already kind of knew. You knew that this person wasn't good for you and you went after it anyway. Why is that? Or maybe it comes down to you lowering your standards to be around people that have no fucking business being around you. Because if you were truly being yourself, especially if you're somebody that is divinely gifted, if you were truly being yourself, these people wouldn't want to be around you anyway. You know what I'm saying? They might try to get around you, but at least in my experience, it's like when I'm being myself, people that are users, they don't last very long because it starts showing in their behavior. They can't hide it. But the biggest caveat to that was me not ignoring the red flags when I saw it. Like when I saw the red flags and I was just kind of like, oh, maybe they're just having a bad day, or maybe there's da-da-da-da. Maybe you just don't need to fuck with that person, huh? Maybe that person is just not somebody you need to be fucking with. Let's entertain that as an idea, as opposed to just trying to force everybody to fit because you have such empathy and love for them, that you could see the good in them and that you want to help them reach their highest potential, when they're like not reciprocating that, pile two. They're not. And it's okay for you to see the good in people, but not to your own detriment, right? Let's see. What are pile two? Yeah, it's definitely giving the energy of you needing to wrap it up with whatever or whomever these people are. Yeah, with the death card here, could be with a Scorpio. Especially if this pertains to past lovers. There's something here about past lovers. You could even have past lovers trying to manifest themselves in your life again, pile two. And for whatever reason, it's like you might be getting those messages, or they're trying to project those feelings of heartbreak onto you or something, but you already... There's something about a soulmate, literally a soulmate that you're about to unite with, where it's like all of the past situations need to be, I'm hearing like karmically cleared out for you to be able to enjoy this connection with this new person. Because otherwise, if you keep these people in your life, you're going to continue to experience those same cycles over and over and over and over again. For some of you guys, you need to stop trying to stay friends with exes. I'm getting something about that. Of course, like I said, if you have a child with somebody and you have to interact with that person, or there's a financial reason, like a financial tie, an obligation, not just like you're voluntarily putting yourself there. You know what I'm saying? It's like, for as much as you possibly can, cut those old energies out of your life, because there's nothing more that you need to see there, and there's nothing more that you need to learn there, because all they're going to do is drain you. And it's like what might start off as seeming just innocent and whatever, it's like it starts off that way, yeah, but remember that you're the one from the divine lineage, so it starts off that way until it's not anymore, and then you end up back in the same cycle. And I'm being shown like octopus arms, where it's like you get one off and another one is on you, and you get that one off and the next one is on you, and it's just kind of like over and over again. And when you finally get him off of you, you kind of have to go in the opposite direction, because it's like, what can octopi do? They can morph themselves, they can camouflage themselves. That's a bad example of an animal, because octopi really don't give a fuck about you. They actually want to be left alone. But if you think about it this way, a lot of these people feel like they can't survive without your energy, and they can. But until you actually, like, you know, leave the nest, or they leave the nest of whatever it is that your protection, whether that be spiritual protection, or whether that be material, whatever the case might be, they're never going to be able to stand on their own 2 feet, because they're banking on you shrouding over them energetically, right? But somehow this is blocking your connection to an actual soulmate. So it's kind of giving me the vibe of like you have somebody that you're destined to be with, but it's like God, spirit, the universe, whatever it is purposefully holding you back from each other until one or the both of you clear that baggage out. Hold on. Yeah, you or this person are both going through a financial loss of some sort, or maybe you're going through a period of loss where you're being forced to walk away from illusions very specifically. So I'm also getting that your dreams are telling you guys about illusions from the people around you. People that may pretend to be innocent, or people that may pretend to be well-intending. For you to be able to see the truth behind, I'm hearing their eyes, a smoke screen. Something along those lines. It's like there's people around you that are pretending. But I'm gonna go ahead and take this into the extended reading. If you would like to get more information on this reading and what your dreams are trying to tell you, do check out the extended reading in the bio below, available on my Patreon. Excuse me. Apart from that, thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Do check out my other readings on my channel as well, and I will see you later. Bye. Hi Pile 3, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna go ahead and get right into your reading. So if you're in Pile 3, then you picked the card Masks. So what that's kind of telling me immediately is either I'm kind of getting right away, you might be getting shown people that are not trustworthy in your dreams, is what it's giving me. It's like you might have people around you that are pretending to be a certain way, or maybe they have been for years. I'm getting at least like 5 or 6 people. One could have even been a romantic partner. excuse me, and your dreams are showing to you why it is you should get rid of them, but they might be coming through in a very, I'm hearing undistinguished or indistinguishable way. So it's like, instead of you like overtly seeing this person and them doing something fucked up to you in the dream, it's like you see this person and they give you a piece of information, and then you wake up and you're like, that was weird, what does that mean? And then you hear somebody mentioning it, and it's like you're putting everything together in your waking life. It's like your dreams are like slowly kind of like Hansel and Gretel breadcrumbing you to the witch's house. You know what I'm saying? Not for you to get eaten, but in the sense of like they're breadcrumbing you so that you can see where you're being led in the waking life. So there's something about people that are hiding. I'm hearing hidden enemies, and they're hiding a lot of animosity towards you, Pile 3. Let's go ahead and get into it. So what is Pile 3's dreams trying to tell? What are Pile 3's dreams trying to tell them? Yeah, there's a false person for sure, okay? There's some sort of, yeah. Somebody could, this sounds crazy, somebody could be trying to get you locked up, Pile 3. Like maybe somebody tried to frame you for a crime. I'm kind of getting that vibe. But like they're being really fake. I don't know how to describe it. It's like they could be sending fake people over to you to try to get information out of you as well. For some reason, that's ringing to me. Like for example, like somebody could be sending like romantic interests over to you to try to get information out of you. Like, oh, go flirt with such and such, and they're gonna tell you X, Y, and Z, and it's like you might get weird vibes. Like for example, you could have a dream about somebody, and the next day that person is calling you, but the dream was shifty, right? Like it's like at the dream, like you and I had dinner or had a drink, and this person is like, oh yeah, and they say something really shady or really shifty, and you're like, that was interesting, because you would have never pinned them for that, or you weren't thinking about that, and then you wake up and this person hits you up and it's like, hey, let's go have dinner, let's go have drinks, and you're like, sure. And then you go to the dinner, and then you're watching them, and the way that they're talking or acting is really shifty, and maybe you might even notice that they're getting uncomfortable because they notice that you're uncomfortable, because they're hiding something from you. That's the vibe that I'm getting. For some of you guys, this could be a woman very specifically that like has people that she's working for. Something about like 5 people. 5 people. I mean, something about Jamaica being significant. What are Pile 3's dreams trying to tell them? You could be dealing with a Gemini here. What are Pile 3's dreams trying to tell them? There's something that you need to walk away from. There's an argument about to brew. Something is about to happen if you do not walk away from it. But if you walk away, you're gonna get a successful new beginning. I'm getting the energy of blackmail, Pile 3, blackmail. You could be dealing with a Scorpio here. For some of you guys, if you're in a relationship, somebody wants to set you up to look like you're cheating. I'm getting that as well. Clarity on the 2 of Pentacles. Somebody could be in the closet, I'm also hearing. Yeah, here's Aries again. This Aries is very strongly here in this reading. You could be deciding whether it's time for you to move away from something or someone, especially if this is like an ex. Pile 2's reading was like that, especially if this is like an ex or an ex-lover. Clarity on the 4 of Wands. Pile 3, if you're in a committed relationship that you're like thinking can go long term, Pile 2 had a similar message, so this could just be an extension of Pile 2. You need to cut off your past, whatever you had going on, because these people are trying to trap you in something. Somebody's trying to trap you in something, but they're being sent by somebody else to do that. Does that make sense? I keep getting the energy of blackmail. I'm also hearing I'm coming out, but I don't feel like in the sense of like, somebody could be in the closet. Somebody could be in the closet and they don't want anybody finding out. Huh. For some of you guys, you're working on a relationship or you're building something with someone. Okay? You're building something with someone. For some of you, I'm hearing you're building your finances up with someone. Clarity on the 8 of Cups. We have Virgo and Libra. Okay. So there's some sort of competition that's going on. You would know more about this than I would, Pal 3. Where it's like somebody needs your interaction. They need your reaction. They need you to do something. Okay? They need you to do something or to react or something like that so that they can trap you or pin something on you. They want to pin something on you and they're being really strategic about it. Some of them could be pretending to be sick or down on their luck because they're hoping that they're going to get a payment out of you or they're going to get something from you that they can also flip back on you. Does that make sense? Clarity on the Fool card. For some of you, somebody could be trying to get a baby on you. But for others of you guys, okay, this is gonna sound crazy. It's kind of giving like a jilted ex. A jilted ex that it's like, for some of you guys, like they're trying to do something to be able to like finagle you into a situation. I'm hearing a ruse to where you look bad. Especially if you're with somebody else and you're serious about that person. Okay, this could also be like somebody's trying to get you, like catch you in a screenshot or catch you on video or catch something. They're trying to create a scenario because there's 2 queens coming out here. But it's like somebody wants the opportunity to make this Empress unhappy, okay? To make this Empress unhappy. They're trying to create grief in somebody intentionally. So for some of you guys, they're trying to play on your sympathy. So like maybe they might ask you for a favor or they might ask you to meet up or something like that. And it's like, this could be somebody that like you were already kind of thinking about walking away from or trying to walk away from or, you know, closing the chapter on it or whatever like that. And that they could be trying to find ways to keep you involved. But very specifically for some of you guys, if this is romantic, this person is purposefully trying to spin a scenario. If you have a new person in your life, they're trying to spin a scenario to implicate you, to make you look unfaithful or disloyal or something like that, because they really want to see this Empress cry, like cry. They want to see her sad, like they want to see her suffer. And it's like, you could be like, okay, like it's getting, okay, this is kind of weird. This is kind of hater energy. It's like, you could be like walking away from a lot of people because you're planning on like taking somebody seriously or taking something seriously. And it's like somebody or somebody's, maybe they're not working together. It could just be multiple people. They are presenting things to you or presenting themselves to you in hopes that they can disrupt that, right? Sheerly out of spite, just to feel important or just to feel like they can, okay, Pal 3? Yeah, you need to be really wise right now. I'm hearing lips are lying, lips are moving by Meghan Trainor. So somebody feels like somebody thinks the other person's dumb. Whether that be you or them. Like somebody's like, you think I'm dumb? Like you think I can't tell what you're doing? Whether that be you or them. It might be wise to hide your moves right now, Pile 3. Clarity on the Moon card. You need to pay attention to these dreams though, because they're definitely, these dreams are trying to tell you how to plan your next moves, because somebody's trying to get you in trouble, Pile 3. That's what I see right away. Somebody's trying to get you in trouble, or they're trying to do something that's gonna stall your success, or stall something for you. whether that be romantically or financially or something. But I think this is a good place to take it into the extended reading. So if you would like to get more information on this message, do check out the extended reading in my Patreon below. If this is where our story is ending, thank you so much for coming back and supporting my channel. Do check out my other messages, both for the zodiac signs and pick a card readings, to get more stuff like this. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, again, that information is available in my bio below. Apart from that, thank you so much. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Ciao!